So I asked the question with another deck: how does divine masculine feel towards divine feminine? And I'm just again putting them one by one over the cards that I already pulled. So under open your heart and forgiveness, I got the card love. So yeah, you have love, right? So love is unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So they feel love towards you. They feel passion towards you. They feel all of these things that they were repressing. They felt at the moment that they met you, but because of the way things unfolded, they probably just ignored it and maybe buried themselves in work so they didn't have to deal with how they were feeling. Sorry, I need to burp. Confirmation burp. So yeah, they feel love towards you. Their passion hasn't left them. They still feel that desire and that passion towards you. Whereas in the past, through their narcissistic relationship, they got over the people fast because they weren't serving their highest good. They didn't love them unconditionally. They were pure-hearted people. So in those situations, they've gotten people over people quickly because of who you are, because you operate from your heart space, because you wear your heart in your sleeve and you're a pure-hearted person who's always focused on growth. They sense that you're different from their past, so they love you unconditionally. They feel oneness with you. They see that you're working on your self-love, that you are gaining self-love for yourself, and they're working on their self-love as well. And yeah, they feel affection towards you, attraction towards you, and that's what's getting them to open up their heart, right? And they saw that you opened up your heart towards them. You gave them unconditional love. They feel that unconditional love towards you. And that's why they want forgiveness, because of the fact that they feel this for you and they're hoping that you can forgive them. And it's not too late that they realize that they have all these feelings for you that they were burying away. And that they could just get over this, but they're not. After maybe it's been a year, maybe it's been a year and a half, maybe it's been 2 years, 5 years, and they still haven't, these feelings haven't left them. So yeah, they see that you're loving yourself unconditionally as well, and you're working on your self-love, and they feel that, and they love that about you, that you're pouring into yourself. And then again, another card, love call, and it says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So they feel that they want to call you, they want to express their feelings, they want to open up, they want to express, open their heart, right, to what they've been feeling for you. However, they're cautious still, and they feel like you're going to be cautious towards this card. They're cautious towards doing this because they feel like you're going to be cautious and being like, okay, are you sure? Like, why now? Why all of a sudden do you have these feelings, and why all of a sudden are you calling me? Like, what made you feel like this, right? And that's why it's like they're doing this, because they're grieving you. They're realizing how much value you add to their life. They're appreciating you. So this is what's making them be like, I need to just get over my fears, get over what ifs, stop acting from a place of caution, and just do it, right? Like, just make that love call. So they want to do this. This is like how they feel towards you. They want to call you. And then the butterfly I got under these ones, and the butterfly says relationships evolving to the next phase, to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. Oh my God, like legit, you can't make this stuff up. This is crazy. Like, I'm getting goosebumps now from this. This is under the growth card. They'll be back, right? So they'll be back because they've been growing, and they're evolving. Like, they want this relationship to evolve. They see that this relationship can evolve to the next phase. They're healing their inner child. The growth that they've been doing was healing their inner child, dealing with their childhood trauma, dealing with their immaturity, communication, not expressing their feelings, not hiding stuff from you, basically keeping secrets because they weren't being open and vulnerable with themselves, because they had so much childhood trauma that they didn't know why they were doing the things that they were doing, right? Why they were attracting in narcissistic people, why they were choosing to be in narcissistic relationships. So they want to evolve, and like relationship is after that, right? They want to evolve this relationship to the next phase. Sorry, hold on. So they want to evolve this relationship to the next phase because, yeah, two different card decks, you got growth, right? So growth is very important, yeah, significant, because they've been growing, and that's amazing that they've been growing and they've been seeing your growth, and that's what makes them want to evolve this relationship, because they see that it can evolve into something beautiful. You guys can build each other up. Like, a relationship is not just based on passion. It's like, can you guys build each other up? Can you guys be there for each other through your hard times? Can you handle each other's emotions? Can you not deflect and really hear what the person is telling to you when something is bothering them? Or can you reassure them, right? Can you make them feel like, can they be vulnerable with you? So it's like, this is why they'll be back, because of all the growth that they've seen you've done, they're doing, because they know that this relationship to grow into something where you guys grow old together, where you guys build an empire together, where you guys live a simplistic life. Whatever your dreams are, they see it growing into something beautifully that they can cherish, that you guys can have family, kids, community, everything together that just feels fulfilling, rewarding, satisfying, everything, right? So let's pull some more. So again, I pulled 3 other cards, and I'm giddy about one more card because, again, confirmation, the same card came out twice in 2 different decks. Like, shuffle, flew out. All three of these cards flew out. I didn't have to pull, they just flew out. So under narcissistic and relationships, how do they feel about you? Is that they feel that you are abundant. You are independent, you are thriving, you call in abundance into your life. And it says, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. So they see that you are this positive mindset. You are this person who operates from a place of bliss. You are their manifestation. They manifested you. You are exactly what they want. Physically, mentally, spiritually, intellectually, you are what they desire. You meet them on so many levels. You are like a muse to them. So you are their manifestation come through, and they want to create more abundance with you. You are abundance. Your whole nature is abundance. So that's how they feel that you are abundant. And that's why they say that, because this is why they want a relationship that serves their highest good, because you are this person. They're done with these narcissistic people who diminish their abundance, who bring them down to a lower vibration, who are negative, complaining, who don't raise them, right? Who are lower vibrational people. And they're like, no, I want someone who has a positive mindset, who's constantly focused on growth, who's focused on getting better, and who serves my highest good. So they see that you're practicing gratitude, and they're grateful for you. They're grateful for the fact that you came into their life and that you changed their perspective and you showed them what love was, unconditional love, because this is under that, right? You showed them what love was and what it meant to feel loved and being loved for just who you are. Someone loving you just for your presence, not needing anything, like that you didn't need anything from them. You just needed their time and presence. That's it. That's all you wanted from them, to have fun with them and to enjoy their company, right? And they weren't used to that. They always were used to people needing something, either gold diggers that were trying to get something from them for them to pay stuff for them, and not appreciating them and not valuing them, right? So they see that you're abundant on your own and that you don't really need them, but if you guys were to reconnect, they're just an addition to your life, right? So, and they're not used to that. They're not used to dating someone who's so independent, who's thriving on their own, who has so many things on their plate, but is still making it all work and working on themselves as well while you're balancing everything that you have on your plate. So the next thing is the snake, and that says, and that's under give it time and perseverance, right? So that's under competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So maybe what I'm getting with this is that the reason why they need more time, and the reason why they're persevering, is because, and it's funny because it's after the narcissistic, right? So what I said, they've dated narcissistic people in the past. They have this person maybe that's still attached to them, a karmic relationship that could have interfered with your guys' relationship that you were aware of, that was in competition with them, that's in competition with you as well. Maybe that person is watching your social medias if you have presence online, and they're trying to compete with you to gain this person's love, this divine masculine's love. Yeah, so this snake type personality could still be lingering along and not leaving their energy. So that's why they're saying give it time. And this could even be the reason why they're approaching with caution, because it's above it, that they're approaching with caution because they don't want to interfere with your life and bring drama into your life, right? They don't want to repeat the same mistakes that caused this relationship to fall apart. So that's what they're persevering, because they're persevering through this person that's staying in their life and that's not letting them go. Or it could be a new karmic relationship, another narcissistic person that they attracted, and they're like, oh shoot, like I just repeated the same mistake in the past, right? So they're persevering because they know whatever they set their mind to, they can accomplish. So it's like there could still be this snake energy that's lingering in their energy and not releasing them, not letting them go, not getting over them, still attached and wanting their love when they. So yeah, so it's like there's could still be looking over their shoulder because this person hasn't left their energy and still lingering, and that's where they're saying give it time, let me release this connection so this connection doesn't interfere with us again, and that this person could be in competition with you, right? In competition with themselves, competition with your divine masculine as well. And then it's funny because I don't like to linger too much on that, like whatever the other person, the snake energy, the narcissistic, whoever's lingering in their energy, like it's not worth putting your energy onto it and allowing that person to interfere with you. Cool. They want to do that, let them do that. Like, you are divinely protected, that you don't need to worry, because at the end of the day, the divine won't allow that person to come into your life if that person is still attached to them, not letting them go. You are divinely protected. So double confirmation, just like growth, right? You got double confirmation, 2 cards about growth. You got the axe, and that says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And that's under divorce and blame, right? So they feel that they know that they need to stop this silent treatment. They want to end this separation. They don't want to be silent. They want to express how they're feeling. That's where you got love call. They want to express how they're feeling. They feel unconditional love towards you. They want to open up their heart. And they want to stop the pattern, right? They don't, you guys probably been a couple of cycles of this where you tried to communicate and then they ghosted and they went silent again. And they feel like, they feel like you feel like they abandoned you, and they know that they abandoned you and just left you in the dust without expressing their true feelings for you. So they know that they like put an axe through you, right? And that made you feel heartbreak, and that made you feel despair, and that made you feel like confused and like unsure, and you never really got closure from the situation. So and that's what caused this situation to end, right? Like breakup and the separation and time apart. But so they feel like this is weighing heavily on you, that this hurt you, right? And the thing is, it's like, again, with the breakup, that they were going through a breakup, they were going through feeling abandoned from their partner because maybe something traumatic happened within their situation where they felt abandoned in that situation, and they don't want to have the same pattern of allowing snake-like people in their life and narcissistic people, so they're trying to break that pattern in their own life. And then also, this is why the blame, they're getting over the blame because they're realizing that they put an axe through your heart, basically, and they did all these things, and now they're realizing their role and how it affected you. So they're like, okay, like this is how they made you feel, right? This is how their actions contributed to this situation. So also the fact that like you guys both went through a breakup, and that those breakups were really traumatic in your guys' lives, and that put an axe through your heart, which made you kind of go into separation and basically leave the situation, abandon the situation, because you're like, you guys were going through too much pain of the past to really be able to flourish, because you guys hadn't gone on your journey of growth yet. You guys met each other right after coming out of those 2 intense situations, long-term relationships, right? So you had to go on your journeys, transform into a butterfly, from the caterpillar to the butterfly, transform in order to come back and have a healthy relationship with each other, because you guys both had toxic tendencies from past relationships that made you feel that you had to act like that, put up a guard in order to protect yourself in that situation, right? So you guys have to work through that and overcome that and face your shadows and really gain your self-love and grow as a person to be in a healthy